The secret to ultimate power lies in the limbic cluster. This repeating neural thread, originating from an uncharted region of the Tetra galaxy known as the limbic cluster, was recently intercepted and translated by Federation empaths.
They're such empaths.
First and last time mention of Federation empaths. Discover the meaning behind this mysterious telepathic message. So number 1, if the ultimate power can be secured, ensure Federation control. We need that. We're Federation, we need that as a weapon.
We need that.
The power cannot be just secured, ensure that it remains secret or destroy it.
If I can't have it, no one can.
Yeah. This operation must remain covert. The Tetra galaxies outside of Federation-controlled space and the Olympic clusters of wild, uncharted region. They're going out of their jurisdiction to steal shit. We kept our communications classified. We know other entities have intercepted the thread. The lure of ultimate power will be irresistible to many. Disposition of rival interests is presumed hostile. So you gotta watch out.
Yeah, fuck everyone up.
Guys, leave a comment if you want smooth screen or no smooth screen for the next fucking episode. Whoever comments, literally the only comment that will happen gets to decide. You have the power.
This is up to you.
So, like, it controls pretty decently. Like, it's not, like, fun. Like, it's kind of hurts to play for, like, a long time, but...
For short bursts.
Yeah, I like looking out at space. Now, what if a guy was talking to you? Now, Samus, you need to shoot doors to open them. Thanks, dude. I mean, I guess it's kind of doing that. It's just telling you how to do it. You know, it's not a guy telling you how to do it. Metroid Prime 4 is kind of tainted, like, the way you look at this game now with Silux and stuff. Like, you used to think of anticipation, now you just think of disappointment. I feel like I thought maybe they will do, like, a Prime Hunters game on Switch too. Dude, look, it's the Metroid.
Do you think they'll, like...
Petrosil.
Do you think they'll, like, port it or, like, remake it?
I think they would probably remake it. Or just do something. I thought that they would maybe... I don't know, just because the Switch is Splatoon, I guess, but it doesn't really have any, like, online shooters. And with the new game chat on Switch 2, you know, you can talk to your homies.
You can actually, like, communicate on the Switch itself. Like, that was, like, the biggest...
How groundbreaking.
Yeah. It's
10
like...
years too late.
It's, like... I was talking to my, like, dad about it. But I've probably talked about this before. I was like, the Switch just, like, made a regular home console. Like, they would, like, own the home console space easily.
We got an incoming transmission that an unknown ship has just docked here. So, you know, keep that in mind, you know. Some fucker pulls up to you're exploring, like, a abandoned area, but then, like, there's crackheads there.
Yeah.
You're trying to make a cool YouTube vlog where you explore an abandoned building, but you get killed to death by crackheads.
Yeah, by homeless people.
That's what I'm always afraid of if I would go urban exploring, is insane people who kill you, or ghosts or something. Like, you have no idea what could possibly... Because otherwise it'd be cool. I like exploring cool places.
Yeah, like...
But the 5% chance that there's an insane crackhead who will kill you, that's like, not a risk I'm willing to take.
Yeah, like, it's low, but, like, I do like my life a little bit. Like,
yeah, I like it enough to at least not die by crackhead.
Yeah, like, not get my, like, fucking throat ripped out by some guy, like, tweaking off, like, fence. Like,
yeah.
I'm good on that.
Me fighting the crackheads. I just wanted to do an epic vlog, bro, come on!
I just wanted to explore the house.
I just wanted to break into the Disney parks, abandoned areas. And steal you hear about how the one guy stole the little animatronic guy?
No, what?
There's like a little guy called like Buzzy and like an attraction they didn't use anymore. And urban explorers, like, it was super easy for them to get into, so they would always go and see him. And one day he was just like gone. Like, he was just stolen. But it's like a huge conspiracy thing, because like he was like hoisted, like he's really high up somewhere, and he's like extremely heavy too. And like the way that it was broken off, like it didn't look like it was like removed, like screws or whatever taken off. It was like ripped off or something. And like there's like a huge big conspiracy about it, and they never found him.
What are the like theories of how it got taken?
Well, like because some people were thinking that maybe like the Disney people just took it down. There was like one guy that like there was like a lawsuit, or like the cops showed up at his house and they claim like, oh, he had the Buzzy guy, but the only thing he had was Buzzy's clothes. He didn't have the actual Buzzy animatronic. So like it's a huge like some people think that Disney just did it themselves because they kept seeing videos of people breaking in, because they have like something called like the Disney Archives, where they like keep all this old like ride shit that they don't use anymore.
Yeah.
But it's not really open to the public, and I think they wouldn't probably publicly address it if like they had to. So it's just like a weird thing where no one knows what happened to Buzzy. It's like the JFK assassination where we'll never get answers.
Yeah,
someone has answers, but no one will give them.
Every time something comes out about it, you're just like left even more confused than you were before.
Yeah, with the Nintendo lands that they have, like how they're expanding upon it and stuff. I really want a Metroid like dark ride, where it's like a shooter ride where you go through.
Yeah.
Like the Reese's Cup Challenge or the like Toy Story one, I think.
Yes.
But I don't know. That's a low priority, and I feel like they would have to like make a movie for it first, and that would suck. But huge dub, I saw, because they're doing the Mario Galaxy movie and they like showed the casting or whatever, and everyone was always casting Brie Larson as Samus, and I think that would be bad, personally.
Yeah.
But I think they won't do it now because Brie Larson is Rosalina in the new movie.
Yeah.
So I don't think they would overlap them.
Who's your like dream casting?
I mean, I'm hoping it would be animated, like and not like Illumination like style animation, but like still just be animated, because I think you could do a lot more fun stuff with the suit and stuff. Because I like, again, with Metroid Prime 4, there's like a lot of times where like she's just kind of walking and it looks like how like a cosplayer would walk around in a convention, where like it kind of feels like an awkward and like strange to move in suit.
Yeah.
So I feel like animated would be better. And honestly, I kind of want her to be similar to like, remember in Wreck-It Ralph, the like lady?
Yeah.
I would say maybe like that more, but I think it would also be funny, like, because people want like a Smash Bros movie with like everyone in it. I think it would be funny if she like didn't really talk, and she wore the helmet the whole time, and they do the, oh, there's someone up here. Hello. It's Gandon. I think it would be if she kept the helmet on the whole time, and they did the like, no one knew that she was a woman until at the end. Like, I feel like they could do something with that maybe. But, you know. But I don't think they'll do a Smash Bros. Movie either, just because like they're doing the Zelda movie and it's gonna be live action. So.
Oh God.
Yeah, that's already.
I mean, like video game movies are.
They're pretty much always bad.
I will say the director who's doing the Resident Evil movie has made good movies in the past. Will the new movie be good? I don't know.
Absolutely not.
Probably not. But like the dude, I think his name's like, it's like Zach Krager or something. He made like Weapons, which is like apparently a really good horror movie.
Yeah.
I watched Barbarians and that was good, but like apparently he's the one doing the new Resident Evil movie, so
yeah, I guess we'll see.
Maybe it'll be good, but
Pilot of docked ship identified as Bounty Hunter Candon. Your warp signature was traced. Assume hostile intent.
He's going to kill you. Okay. If there's any video game that you think should get a movie.
I mean, I was thinking, like, I feel like with the Nintendo ones, I feel like Star Fox you could do a good movie about, because they're characters that already speak, and, like, there's, like, a light enough plot that, like, you can use elements from it, but you can add a lot more, and I don't think people would be that mad about it, but I don't think anyone cares enough about Star Fox for them to actually make a movie. If they did, like, a couple years, like, when it actually was a thing, I think it'd be good. But it's just, like, already, like, a, space adventure thing. I think it would work. And, like, there's, again, with, like, there's enough plot that they can make up their own stuff and people wouldn't be that mad. Just have like Andros be the villain, and there you go. That's like the whole plot. Get this slug back here, boy. Come here, boy.
We need Pixels 2, guys.
Pixels 2. Fuck yes.
That movie could have been so good.
The Q*bert movie. Q*bert's always in the video game movies. He's in Wreck-It Ralph as well.
Yeah. That Pixels could have been such a good movie, man.
Really could have.
Fucking Adam Sandler. Adam Sandler and co.
Yeah, no one gave a shit in the movie. That's like the.
It's like, oh, Kevin James and Adam Sandler, and it's like, oh.
Yeah, these guys don't care about anything.
You like click on a movie, you see Adam Sandler, and you're like, it's gonna suck.
I'm still like, I feel like in terms of video game movies, like there's still some where like, I know the video game very well, and then it's like, oh, there's like a movie of this, like in like many years ago. Like there's so many strange ones.
Yeah. have any where I'm like immediately like, oh yeah, obviously this should get a movie.
Yeah, well, most of the ones that like have movie like quality is already good enough, like with their storytelling, that like the movie would not be good.
Yeah.
Rip Camden. We're like, can't then, bitch. I think you get his gun then. You get to get all the different bounty hunters' guns as upgrades. But it's cool, like when you play the online, like they have a different like HUD over their head and stuff. So.
Are they all like? I assume they're. You mean they're like all different colors and stuff?
Well, yeah, but like you can even kind of see like the shape of Samus's visor with this, or like even like everything, the whole way it's laid out is different for each guy. I think someone made like some sort of like mod that you can play it on PC, like the multiplayer one. Some like maybe at some point we could do that with some people or something.
Damn.
Might be fun for a little while, but yeah, I think most like game movies, like they're gonna, I mean, unless like you do like with Final Fantasy VII, they did a movie, but like it was not like a movie based on the game that already exists. Like it was like a continuation of the game, where it's like, well, now we don't have to rehash the same old things, and we won't get people mad that like we didn't get those points, those specific plot points right, where like you could kind of give a little more freedom. But not too many games do that. Or movies based on games do that.
More Five Nights at Freddy movie, please. More slop video game movies, please.
I heard that wasn't too good.
Yeah, I feel like the novelty wore off for people after like the first one.
Yeah.
Like the first one was like objectively pretty funny that they turned that into a movie, but like Minecraft did not need a movie.
Yeah.
Not like the way they did it. Minecraft story. We talked about this during the Minecraft story mode.
Yeah, it should be Minecraft story mode.
Yeah, but like if it was based on that, like it'd have been awesome.
Get used to this fucking thing. So we fight it like 3 times. Oh! Stop the game!
Stop!
I think this is the huge weak point of this game, is these fucking bosses. They cut corners in that area.
Do they just make them like boring, or?
I mean, there are basically 2 bosses in this game. This guy is one of them. Other than like the bounty hunter encounters, I'm not counting those. Though those are pretty neat, I guess. But you fight this guy, and then you go somewhere else and you fight this guy again, but he's a little bit harder. And then you fight the guy again, and he's a little bit harder again. And then there's another guy who's more annoying than this one that you fight 3 times as well. Epic. So they kind of just, they only had so much time, so much money. Multiplayer was the focus. This is just something that kind of got sacrificed in the development time.
It was a trade-off.
Yeah, so it's alright. But the bounty hunter mechanic is cool, and honestly, I feel like they should have, I don't know, with the 2D games, in Metroid Fusion, there's this thing chasing you around called the SAX, where it's like invincible and you're just supposed to run away from it. And it's supposed to be scary, where it's like, oh, it could get you at any time. But when you replay the game, it always shows up the exact same areas, like it's a scripted thing. So when you first play through it, it's like, oh man, it could show up anywhere. So in Dread, they kind of tried to recreate that feeling, but make it more natural, like it can show up anywhere, but it didn't really work super well. It works like okay, but it's not as good as what they were originally going for. Where this game kind of has like that aspect, but like actually good, where the first encounters with each bounty hunter is scripted, but after that, when you select which planet you go to, you can see which bounty hunters are on that planet, and each of the ones that you see on there, you have the chance of encountering them. And they can also be in the same room with each other, and they can be fighting each other because they don't like each other.
So you can just like jump in and start fucking both of them up? Yeah,
like usually they kind of switch to you once they find you. They're like, all right, you need to die first. But it's cool. I like this, and I like it in this and in Prime 2, the like multiple guys who are against each other. It's not just the good guys versus the bad guys. Like there are multiple guys who could be considered bad guys, but they aren't working with each other. They've won it for themselves, which I think is cool. And Prime 2 does that as well. And it's also kind of cool. You can't really notice it too well, but they did try, where each bounty hunter kind of has like, they all have kind of the same music, where like the backing track is the same, but each of them has like one unique instrument. So when you have like encounters with multiple at once, they have both their instruments play. But it's kind of rare for there to be 2 of them at once. and the single instrument change is like, it's not a huge difference. Like if you're not really listening for it, you probably won't even notice. But I think it's a cool concept.
Is there ever more than 2 in one place? Or?
I mean, there's usually like 3 on one planet, but usually they're in different rooms from each other. Like usually if there's 2 of them, they're in a large room. Like they kind of have some specific rooms they spawn in, but like it's completely random. You don't know like when or where. And like it's not frequent enough that like you're constantly, where like you just expect them. Like it's a kind of a small chance where you're like, oh shit, you're getting attacked. So I feel like you could add that kind of thing into the 2D game for a SAX replacement. I think that would honestly be better than the Emmys that they did in Dread. Yeah. We killed it!
Oh!
Samus is watching it explode on the bottom screen, for those who want to know. So that's kind of the structure of the game, is you walk through an area, you get to the boss, and this is the Metroid game with the most escape sequences, because every time we collect this diamond thing, escape sequence happens, and I don't really know like what happens with it, like why you need to escape, because you come back to the planet later, and like it didn't blow up.
Yeah.
So I don't know what about that, but
I just want you to get out of there.
Go on ship transmission. Octoliths may be the key to the ultimate power alluded to in the telepathic message. So there you go, the ultimate power. Unlimited power. Surprisingly, I don't think there's any space pirates in this game other than Weevil. Like, promise of ultimate power and they only send Weevil, bro. Security protocol initiated. Evacuate immediately. So we have 8 minutes to leave. And there's like weird like alien talking at the very beginning of it. It's like you don't even know what the fuck he's saying, but like, oh shit. Shit's getting real in the Olympic cluster, bruh.
This game looks like it would be like big first and made it in VR.
Yeah, Metroid VR would be cool. See, like there's always cool concepts for a Metroid game, but they don't make enough of the normal ones that people would be pissed like that they're doing weird spin-off shit, because like we don't even have normal ones consistently, and we're doing something strange. Like that's what happened to Federation Force.
Yeah. I
think, again, like I was talking about how they should, how I thought they would maybe do a sequel or something like that for the Switch. I thought it was going to be like this combined like with Federation Force, where there's also like PvE like levels, because Federation Force is about like co-op, like you can play as 4 guys and you like go through levels and stuff. So I thought they would have like an online multiplayer mode and then also like a co-op mode. But you probably, I'm guessing you would play as like the different bounty hunters instead of just like Federation guys. That was my idea, I guess. But that would be if we had normal Metroid games consistently, because I think people are pissed off at spin-offs for the series most of the time.
You said earlier how you had more lore to address. You addressed it.
Yeah, I guess so. Did I get Cannon's gun? No. Yeah, so they like, for Prime 4 stuff, they like did like some interview where they revealed that Prime 4, they said that it takes place after Super Metroid, which completely undermines the plot of both Metroid 2 and Super Metroid. Of like, Metroids are all supposed to be dead at this point, and the Space Pirates are all supposed to be dead at this point. Except, I guess what this also means is that the Metroids in that game are supposed to be Mocktroids. I don't know if Mocktroids is a fan-made name or the official name of the creatures. I thought it was official, but because none of the like entry logs refer to them as Mocktroids, which would clear up a lot of I guess some confusion. Oh my god, hello. Of like, because there are, can I please not be the ball anymore? Thank you. Because Mocktroids are artificially made, so like being able to like, I don't know, fuse them with people or do some sort of weird science thing, or even how they weren't like killing and destroying everyone at the beginning of the game when Salix first shows up, where it's like that makes sense then, because Mocktroids are just fucking frauds. Like you could probably tame a Mocktroid really easily, but then it's like, why, like Mocktroids are like incredibly weak, so why is he doing this? And also I'm pretty sure at the end of Federation Force, Salix is seen stealing like an authentic Metroid. So I guess maybe the lore implication is that he made the Mocktroids from the Metroid. Maybe he was the original Mocktroid creator. I don't know, it just kind of fucks things up even more. There's no reason for it to be after Super Metroid.
It muddles the timeline.
Yeah, other than the possibility of there being Machtroids in the game now, but they don't actually address them as Machtroids or anything. So at this point, it's basically like fan speculation. And I don't know how official that like one interview was. Like, it was probably like one guy who worked on the game, but like, you know, was that what that one guy was thinking? Did he come up with that answer on the spot? Like, we don't know.
Yeah, is it even like canon?
Yeah, because there was another interview where they were talking about how like the Prime games were in their own separate universe from the mainline games, which is dumb because they kind of fit in fine enough if you kept the timeline intact. But you know, when you do shit like this, and they might have been talking about how like they were really trying to distance themselves from the Prime trilogy, and I don't see why they would need to do that. Like, I mean, I know you don't need Phazon in it anymore because they said that they were definitely done with that, and I think that makes sense with the way the games ended. But like, I don't see why we need to like denounce the Prime trilogy. Like, it's
They can't even be like mentioned.
so yeah, that was basically the new edition. I'm just too tired and depressed about it to even like. There's nothing more to even think about with it. It's just that's the way it is.
There's nothing more to rant.
This game, I'm not gonna lie. Oh man, I was sitting on my foot weird. Now it hurts. Whew. I get a tart. Yeah, get used to these fucking things too. The little walkers. These are, you see how I turn into a ghost man?
Yeah.
That's what happens when you die in the PvP mode. These are basically like generic PvP guys.
Oh.
But you don't actually play as them in PvP. They're just like meant to simulate like what PvP might be like when you're playing it.
Oh.
There you go.
Just fucking running away.
Yeah, like they have like a bounty hunter AI, except they don't have any cool abilities or anything. Yeah, I think this game is better, even though it's similarly like linear, like Prime 4 is linear, this is linear, but I feel like this just does a lot better job of like capturing what makes a Metroid game while still having weird and strange things that
make it unique.
Yeah, they make it not as much a Metroid game. As soon as you get in your ship, you're fine to just sitting here for however long you want to, which is kind of funny. You know, it's this whole evacuation, now you can just chill here. And we will actually be interacting with the ship in Metroid Prime 3, so this is kind of... I don't know when this one came out. I think it came out before Prime 3, though. Because this was 2005, and I think Prime 3 was, like, way later. And actually, I'm going to say, this might sound crazy, but I think this game has one of my favorite, like, areas in possibly any Metroid game. Which we might get to in this episode. It's not this planet, but... depending on how long it is, maybe we could do another planet too. Knock out some of these fuck-ass boss fight copy-paste shit.
Lazy program.
But the bounty hunters are cool. I like the bounty hunters. There's like a fucking spawn that sometimes the hunters will spawn in here and it's kind of fucked up. They're usually not in the maze, but like you can hear the music playing and you're like, oh, you know, once you like get out of this maze, you're gonna get your ass fucking kicked. And then you like, it's very easy to escape from the room, like, after you, like, when you come from the top and then you enter the maze, you can leave really easy, but then the door's locked, so you have to go through the maze just to get to the area to fight the hunter. It's like, god damn it. Olympic artifact kit. I forget how many there are in total, but basically there's like 4 planets we go to, and then we kind of just return to those 4 planets to go to some new areas. And that's the whole game.
How many times do you go back to them?
Once each.
Oh.
So it's kind of like 8 levels, sort of. Not interacting with bees.
Not the fucking bees!
We don't like the bees in Metroid Prime. We don't interact with them bees. Only when it's mandatory. I don't, because people, like, with the Switch Online stuff, people are like, bring the DS games to Switch Online. I don't know how they're going to with a lot of them.
Yeah.
I guess maybe with the intuitive mouse controls of the Switch 2, they maybe could, but... like, this game would not play well.
I just, like... I don't know. I don't expect them to ever do another, like, DS, because, like, obviously...
Well, yeah, the Switch 2 is the DS. Aspire!
But, like...
So it wasn't legal.
I feel like the DS was, like, the perfect size to be, like, a portable console.
Yeah, it was good.
Like... I don't know. Like, I know that's what the Switch Lite is for being, like, smaller.
I guess, but now it's outclassed. There's no Switch 2 Lite, so...
Yeah. You're gonna have to wait another, like, 3 years before they put anything like that out. Like, it's just, I don't know. Like, the DS was like the perfect size.
Yeah.
And when they started going up to like the DSi like XL, I was like, oh, that's a little bigger, but it's just like, it's not like uncomfortably large.
Yeah, it was still manageable. Like even I think 3DS XL, it's like a fine size.
It could like fit in my pocket.
Yeah.
Even if it was a bit large, like it would fit in there, but like I can't fit like a Switch in my pocket.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Ah,
And that's not like a dig at Nintendo even. Like it's just
how technology is right now. Like even just the phones get bigger too.
yeah. I always stand behind the PSP was ahead of its time.
Yeah, that's true.
Because like my cousin had a PSP growing up, and he always played it, and it was just like, if PlayStation or Sony did another PSP, like that shit would sell so well.
They did some kind of handheld thing, but it's more Switch equivalent.
Yeah.
Spitting his rocks at me! He's jumping me! Get the fuck away from me! Stop it! So you gotta like shoot his 3 tentacles and then you shoot him in the eye or something.
You're just fucking holes.
Yeah. I mean, they're all strange bosses at least. The 2, I guess. They're all like abstract.
They're trying to be different.
They're not too, like the Prime 4 bosses felt pretty boring and pretty generic. This guy, first phase isn't too bad with this, or not first phase, first encounter with this guy isn't that bad. He gets more annoying in the later ones. This game and Kid Icarus are both ones where like the game is really fun, but the controls aren't bad, but they just kind of hurt your hands after a while.
Yeah.
Which is why they should re-release Kid Icarus for the Nintendo Switch and give it modern controls.
Please.
Please.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, enemy. I guess I could scan him and we can learn his name. Slench 1A. Another member of the Olympic Defensive Arsenal, this enormous cybernetic eyeball was engineered to protect sacred Olympic relics. The Slench attracts itself to the biodefense chamber with 3 synapses, which transfer power to energy blasters. Its primary weapons are the green venom torpedo and the deuterium laser. I gotta give them little names like that. The deuterium laser and shit.
That's fucking awesome.
Prime 4 could never.
Deuterium is also known as heavy water.
Oh shit.
I think it's H3O?
Oh, the next level.
Or no.
H2O is for bitches. H3O is where it's at.
Deuterium is like, no, it's hydrogen with a neutron. That's what the deuterium is. Because I think tritium is 2 neutrons or something. I don't know. It's hydrogen with neutron, I believe.
Awesome. Using that heavy water.
I'm learning that fucking
Learning the periodic table.
12th grade.
What a fucking pointless thing to make people learn. Unless that's like a specific thing you're going into. That periodic table.
I loved science. Don't get me wrong, but it was like having to memorize like
It's this number and this is the symbol. Like that level of shit. It's like
that was like
that point I don't care.
that was
like,
insane.
That part's stupid, but the concept of elements is cool, but like learning where they go on this thing
Do you know there was
not interesting.
It was kind of recently, like within the past like 10 or 15 years, there was a big like scandal in the science community about elements, and that there was a guy who made up like 2 or 3 elements on the periodic table.
Yeah.
I forget what his name was, but he had like 2 or 3 that he had like, all of them are like that level are so unstable that they can't keep them like, they have half-life of like seconds, if that.
Damn.
So they like decay so fast that they need like, they have a hard time proving that they even exist.
Yeah.
But they like had it, but the guy like forged the math for it or whatever, and like it went through like scientific publishing and like all this shit, and it came out at the end that the guy like completely fudged the numbers. And,
Yeah. Wait, how long did it take him to figure that out though?
it took like I think like a years of
Dang.
it being like, this guy found the next element, and then they were like, lol, never mind, guy didn't actually discover this, he just lied.
That just goes to show how much like nobody cares about the elements, is that it took so long.
Yeah,
I'm like, yeah, I guess this guy's right. He sounds smart.
and then they went back and like they discovered it for real.
Okay.
Like, so it is like,
They fixed his crap.
it exists. The guy just didn't actually find it, he just lied about finding it.
Wow. But in a way, he kind of did.
That's kind of awesome. Like, imagine being able to, your biggest claim to fame in life is, running a heist of the periodic table.
That, yeah.
That's kind of fucking awesome.
When you put it that way, it does sound pretty awesome. Oh my god, Weevil! I was right, Weevil's here.
3 minutes and 20 seconds.
Yeah, we have 3 minutes to kill Weevil and move on with our lives. I want Weevil to come back. Weevil was my top 2, and look, he disconnects his legs as the turret, he jumps around after you.
Yeah, when I first went to college, that was what I wanted to do with my life. I wanted to go for molecular chemistry.
I thought you meant you wanted to split into 2.
That would be fucking awesome.
I just blew up his fucking... Did he go in there? I think he went in there. I guess I gotta go after him. I didn't know he went through here. Usually I kill him in that room.
I want to be the science of being able to split myself in half.
There he is. Okay. I've never seen him go through the hole. He always just dies. The multiple headshots, he might not want to stand too close to Evil. I want to know his lore. Why is he this? He's the most humanoid-looking space pirate, too. But then he does that, he splits in 2. It's like, what is going on with this guy? Alright, we still have 2 minutes to escape. No time for that, Goku. We gotta leave. Don't kill those bugs. These are not Metroids, by the way, or even Mocktroids or anything. They're like called something completely different. But like, it's like, alright, those are a thing. So the Metroids looking weird in Prime 4 is just like, alright, they just look weird in this one. There's not a Mocktroid realization.
SMH.
But, you know, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You just suffer. Like, why? Like, everything just becomes bad. That's why I have nothing to look forward to in 2026, is I feel like I'm never allowed to win. Even when I think I'm winning, it turns out it's gonna be a fucking loss. My one win of 2025 was gonna be Metroid Prime 4, and they fucked it up. And now I have nothing left. Like, there's nothing.
I have nothing.
And now you just watch everything you love rot. And you just have to accept it. And I think the worst part is watching people love it. Like, in the comments, you're like, oh, this was great. It's like, oh my god, no, you're wrong. And I feel like, you cannot... I know we don't have a Metroids very often. I know, you know, we're very desperate for anything. But you can't let this type of shit slide. Because then it's just gonna be like that forever. Like, you have to... If you truly love the franchise, you're willing to, like, shoot down one that's bad. You're willing to realize that it is not all that it should be. And, like,
they need to be better.
Yeah. And I just do not see Nintendo as, like, the type of people who listen to fans, like, who would see the problems with the game and fix it. I could be completely wrong. Maybe they make Metroid Prime 5 and they get rid of the stupid characters and they make it not linear and they get rid of the desert and the green crystals and shit like that. Maybe they take all that out of the game and it's great. But I cannot envision it. And I certainly don't hope for it, because then the only thing that's going to happen is I'm just going to be disappointed once again. Because that's just what happens. I get excited for anything and then disappointment follows. Like, it's truly just, you just can't win. You just cannot win.
Yeah,
It's been so long since I've won. Probably since Metroid Dread. Don't freeze me, you fucker. Piece of shit. You gotta jump out of it. That was another, like, random thing with Prime 4. Like, there was, like, freezing was a thing again, but they, like, changed the input to mash out of it, and it was, like, fucking me over. Because in every other game, it's, like, mash the jump button to jump out of it, and they changed it to some other fucking button, so I was constantly getting fucked over. I don't even remember what was freezing me. I don't know what did that, but it was happening, and it was making me mad, because it was like, I should just be able to jump out. There's a ghost. You can scan ghosts in this game. Our protective exoskeletons enable us to survive the environmental extremes of the Olympic homeworlds. Alright. And if this was a Prime 4, you'd scan it and be like, the computer is broken because the keyboard fell apart. And it'd be alright.
Sure, man.
Yeah. The Lesser Ithrak, bro. Don't disturb the Lesser Ithrak. We come get you. This area's cool. I like this part. I don't know what the fuck that thing is, but that's what's cool. I like the purple colors.
And the fucking brain juice.
Good colors. Good everything. There's another one. Maybe we can scan it. Whoop. Anything? What is this? cortex chamber. Controls the entire neural ensemble by processing input from the thalamic coil.
It's the fucking brain.
See, that's the type of fucking flavor text I like right there. I don't know what a thalamic coil is, but you know what? It makes me feel like this is a real thing. I do like the occasional like biomechanical stuff they do in Metroid.
Yeah.
I mean, Mother Brain is the biggest one, but like there's... In Prime 3, there's like weird space pirate ships where they're like fleshy on the inside. It's very strange. And I like in Smash Bros. How they have like weird organs. Like in one of them, there's like a heart that's just beating inside of a wall. And of course, the famous like weird brain hanging from the ceiling on the Brinstar map.
Yeah.
We've obtained the Battle Hammer. Powered by a miniature nuclear reactor, this heavy-duty repeater is recommended only for those familiar with high-caliber weaponry.
I want one of those in my house.
Little elevator?
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Goes up through like the center of my house and like put like a couch on there.
Yeah, a couch on there, that'd be fun. Just go back and forth. I'd want like a 20-story building aquarium, and I would have a couch there, and I would just go up and down from each floor on that little elevator on the couch and just look at all the things.
Yeah, I would love to have like a Bass Pro Shop elevator.
Yeah, that'd be nice. But it would be scary though. Like, I mean, I guess you'd stop the call button. If the elevator broke down in your house, at least like when you're in public, it's like, well, you know, the other people are realizing that the elevator's broken. Like, someone could come and find you.
Yeah, they'll know this.
But if it's in your own home, like,
you're fucked.
Yeah, no one's coming. Unless, like, your wife isn't fucking home and she's showing up. Why did they put me on missiles?
Yeah, wife.
My gamer girl wife, come home, fix elevator to save me.
Help me.
Help me, my wife. The elevator break once again.
Yeah, I want, like a Bass Pro Shop aquarium. Cabela's, like, mountain thing.
Like
that's the backyard.
It's the backyard. We don't need a real backyard.
That's like cooler than anything you can have in your real backyard.
Yeah. I would also want an exact recreation of the Luigi's Mansion. There'd be so many fucking rooms I would never use, but it'd be like, you know, it's accurate to Luigi's Mansion.
It'd be such a like pain in the ass to clean.
Yeah.
Vacuuming all those rooms, like.
So you get to pay a guy to dress like fucking Jeeves the ghost. And then you also have like a daughter named Melody, and you make sure that he creeps on her just like he does in the game. And then you light his candles on fire, and he freaks out and runs to his house, his little shack. They keep him in like the garage in the game. He's like in like a dusty old fuck ass place. It's messed up. But like the music room, like I don't know any instruments. That's not getting touched. There's like a dancing hall, but there's like. There's no place to play music. It's just like a dancing hall. I don't know. It would be cool though, or just like someone make it and I can let me walk through it completely on my own.
Yeah. Or
like I just don't want like a bunch of tourists there. Like, you know, I can have some homies. Like the guy who owns it can walk around with me. Whatever. But I don't want it to be packed full, you know, be able to walk through.
Yeah, you want to see it in its natural glory.
Yeah, and it needs to be, like, really fucking accurate, too. Like, you can't just have a couch with the same, like, design on it. Like, it needs to be oddly shaped like it is in the actual game, too. It needs to be accurate.
Lore accuracy is important.
It was kind of cool. Remember when Smash Bros. Used to do trophies?
Yeah.
We have, like, high-res 3D models of, like, a lot of the hunters just because of trophies, like Silux and Candon are two of them. But they messed up Candon's description, where they said that he was like an experiment that was made trying to make invisible soldiers, but he doesn't have any invisibility powers. It's like Trace who has that. So I think it's supposed to be like a typo of like invincible soldiers.
Yeah.
But they just fucked it up, I guess.
Didn't bother. Did they fix it at any point? Or?
No. Well, now they don't have trophies anymore, so they don't have trophy descriptions, so I would imagine they just used it again. I think he was only in Brawl. I don't think they gave him another trophy in Smash 4. I could be wrong, though.
What's your, like, order for your, like, favorite games in the series?
Super Metroid at the top. Then probably Metroid Prime. Then maybe Fusion or Dread. I guess that'd be interchangeable. Then Zero Mission, then Prime 2, then Prime 3, then Samus Returns, maybe Metroid 2 after that. I don't know, it's hard to keep track of all of them.
What's your, like, top 3, bottom 3?
The top 3 would be Super, Prime 1, and I guess we'll give it to Fusion. Dread is very good in a lot of aspects, but it's not great at, like, it's fine, it's serviceable. Like, the music is very, like, wallpapery. Like, it does not stand out or is very good. And the, like, area designs, like, don't really stand out or aren't super unique. But the gameplay is super fun. Like, controls are very good. So that's why it's kind of up so high. I think Fusion overall is just better. It has better, like, music, and there it is. That's what we're looking for.
What's your, like, bottom 3, though?
I guess Other M. I mean, out of the I haven't played Federation Force, so I guess I can't put it down there yet. Like, I don't want to give the NES, like, I don't want to necessarily give the NES one, like, the bottom one, because, like, it did do very good. It's just kind of rough to play now compared to how much we've evolved. Other M, Prime 4, I guess I would say maybe Federation Force, but otherwise, I guess Metroid NES. So I think Hunter's is good enough. It's fine. It works. But yeah, Super Metroid's the best one. And, like, you just know next 2D Metroid is going to be fucking a remake of that or Fusion. It's like, I don't want a remake. Only stupid people want a remake.
Yeah, make something new.
Make something new, like, especially when it's so good. Like, I don't get how someone can love a franchise so much and then want a remake of the game. Like, why? What does that add? You're fucking stupid. You're brain dead. You're drooling fucking loser idiot. You don't fucking understand anything, bruh. There's just no point. Like, when you're faced with an already game everyone thinks is a 10 out of 10, you're not gonna make it better. You're not gonna make it better. Resident Evil 4 Remake was never gonna be better than Resident Evil 4. And, like the controls are not bad in Resident Evil 4 either, because that's what some people be like, oh, but the controls are bad. It's like the controls were made for the idea of how that game functions. Like Metal Gear Solid 3, it's like you have to hold like 5 buttons just to aim your gun down sights, but like you're not supposed to just fucking like blast everyone.
Yeah.
Like it's more of a it worked. It worked fine. Try killing this fucker. Maybe because it looks like there's an elevator up there. It's always my disinterest in killing enemies that's always holds me back. This guy's such like a non-threat though, and you just don't go in his little funny circle, you know? We can coexist.
Yeah, we can be
Put
peaceful.
the coexist bumper sticker on him. We can coexist. Do you not like Camden's gun? Okay.
I guess that's all that.
That's it. Yeah. See, right? Like you kill the enemies in this game. You just got to do that. You can't be a bitch and not do it like I do. It's purely just what Prime 1 has me conditioned to, because there's so many enemies you can just ignore. Because they just don't. They're not. Either they don't care enough, like they're just kind of doing their own thing, or like the door is close enough that you just don't have to fight them. It's like, just save yourself some time. Uh-oh. Who's that? Oh my god, it's Silux! Look at the fucking gun he has, dude. The fucking drain your cock gun. Leave me alone. Here, we'll scan him. Let's learn some lore. This is all we had about Silux's lore until Prime 4. This hunter's power suit appears to be based on a Federation prototype and possesses extraordinary offensive and defensive capability. Silux's weapon is the shock coil, a banned technology that fires charged blasts of high-density neutrons or neutrinos. It's either a D or an O. Neutrinos! It hurts!
Like the stuff that makes up atoms.
Okay.
I forget what the word is, but it's like...
Fuck her away from me.
I forget. There's like other words and similar that I remember hearing, but I forget what it is. But like I think they're the stuff that makes up like protons, neutrons, and electrons.
Okay.
If I remember correctly.
See, they're not just completely making shit up, bro. They're not just blowing it out their fucking ass. There you go. But like the dun, 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 that's the Silex part of the song.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's just the.
Do they like make a specific song when you play all of them together? Like, is it like a full song?
I guess it works together. I've never heard them all combined because there's never like fucking 6 guys in one room. That'd be hell. Look at him fucking staring at me. Come out, bitch. And this is why him having a personal vendetta against Samus is fucking stupid. Like, he's not that, like, he would prioritize killing Samus more than whatever he's fucking doing. Looking for the ultimate power. Look at this, he's not ready for this. He knows, I know where he's at. Oh. Cutscene.
Lame.
Oh, now he gets a drop on me? Come on, bro. He's cheating. And the sound he makes, too. That's why I thought he, like, would maybe... I was trying to scan the lockjaw, because I think there's different lore, but... That's why I kind of thought he wasn't going to be human. And I guess technically they never confirm he is. But he doesn't make strange noises. There's a ship! I think it's called the Delano 7? Let's scan it quick. Or we're getting absolutely fucked. Yeah, he tries to shoot you with his ship. Yeah, the Delano 7. Silex's Delta-class strike fighter is believed to be a stolen Federation prototype. Due to an unresolved design flaw, the autocannon can be temporarily disabled by several direct hits to the ship's hull. I did not know you could shoot the ship. I just ignore it. He was cool, he was mysterious, and now he fucking sucks. It's sad. You hate to see that happen to your goat.
He loses aura.
He lost all of his aura when they made him a very pathetic and lame villain. And like, I wish his fight was more like this in the fucking Prime 4. I mean, maybe less of the beam that just locks onto you, but
yeah.
I liked him being like, I wanted him to be like a smart villain, not like an all-powerful god guy. Like, I was fine with like Dark Samus, but like I would be fine with him like if he was just like smart. Like it seemed like he was coming up with a plan. The entire, like all of the games, it seemed like he was coming up with a plan, and he really doesn't have one. And I loved all the like its prototype Federation shit. And I like how it's kind of similar to your stuff. Like, I like the idea of the Federation being like, oh, we gotta make more of these Samuses. Like they want to have their own, and they but he fucking stole it. Get out of here, bitch. And his ship is cool. Yeah, it's just cool shit. I like the added flavor and lore, and it fits in the Metroid universe. When you read some of the names and descriptions or stuff in Prime 4, it's like, oh, this is just like, it's not creative enough, or like scientific enough. Like, it's convincingly scientific to me, at least. Like, it's sci-fi enough. Or, like, I don't know, it wasn't as rich and as detailed in Prime 4. And that's a huge reason why I like the Prime games to begin with. Like, I think they get... I mean, the gameplay itself is pretty decent, but I think a huge... what really carries it is, like, the cool areas, the atmospheric music, like, the atmosphere in general, and just, like, the way it... The storytelling of it, how there's so much like deep and rich lore, but there's not like bullshit like just being dumped on you. Like I like discovering stuff on your own, like just by scanning things in Prime 1. Like I guess technically my favorite Metroid area was probably the Frigate Orpheon, like the spaceship that you start out at.
Yeah.
And because I just love everything that's going on in it. And that one, there's so many scan logs of like, you can see like the experiments they were doing and like what the results were. And at that point, it's still mysterious, like what they were kind of doing. And then as the game keeps going, like you understand like what Phazon is, like, because that's what they were doing, like Phazon experiments in orbit and stuff. And
yeah,
I think it's awesome that you revisit to it after it crash lands and it's like all flooded and shit. I don't know. It's never been more over. I'd rather this series just remain dormant than have like shitty games being pumped out. So we'll see, because I think Prime 4 got like an 80 on like Metacritic or something, so like it was decent enough. Like Samus Returns got like an 85, and that was decent enough for us to get Metroid Dread. And in that case, Metroid Dread improved a lot upon what Samus Returns did. There were improvements, so it's possible that Prime 4 or Prime 5, I guess, could be better. Because there's like some like rumor of like they're immediately going into development for Prime 5. It's like, God bless their souls if they are. because I'm sure they were already sick of the Prime series after 3, and now they're like, they got to do their 2 Donkey Kong games, and now they're just like trapped to it again. I just think of the Dead Rising developers, like how with Capcom, how like they made the first one, like, all right, cool, and then they made the second one, they're like, all right, that was fun, and then like they kind of wanted to do something different. They're like, Capcom was like, no, you're making Dead Rising, and then they like desperately tried to pitch so many different ideas to Capcom, and they're like, no, you're making Dead Rising. Please. So it was just sad that like they only viewed them as like the Dead Rising guys and not like anything else.
Game studio.
And it's similar that it's both Japanese companies and Western developers who are... Dead Rising was made by Western developers. Metroid Prime was. But they were, contracted by Japanese.
Yeah.
So I always think of the Dead Rising people. And I don't know what they even do anymore. Maybe they did the Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster, and then maybe they're working on Dead Rising 2 Deluxe Remaster. I don't know. But... I don't know, it just sucks to be restricted like that with creative people. And the Donkey Kong Country games they did were fantastic. They were so good. But, oh yeah.
Back to the fucking Dead Rising.
Yeah, and like, did you notice like that synth intro? This does not look like that, right? I think they cut a third boss out of this game. They like they did the animation, but then they didn't actually like put it in. Because we're fighting the fucking tower again. But it feels good to be able to release all my thoughts about the Metroid series. It's always just in my brain. Like when I'm going to bed, these are the things I think about, and they just remain in my brain because there's no one who cares about it.
Yeah.
So like at least I can speak to the void, or to like Napalm Zombie, the only viewer, or you as well, where it's like at least someone can hear this. Horrible things that are happening. I mean, I guess 2D Metroid still has hope. Like, if they continue improving from Dread, like, we could have a top 3 Metroid game ever. But Prime might be fucked. And hopefully Prime doesn't affect 2D shit.
Yeah.
I think overall the 2D ones, like, I really like the Prime ones. I do like the, like, lore and stuff, but I think 2D overall is better. I got a telepathic message here. Do not trust your senses, they deceive you. This is my favorite area. Mostly because I like the music. Because it's very... I like snowy areas in Metroid games. Vendrana Drifts is one of the best.
Snowy areas in general are the best.
But this one's just like very eerie and like incredibly lonely. And most of this, it's mostly just like wind sounds, but you just get like the occasional... This room, the next room is a little... There's like one room I'm thinking of in particular that I really like. But I like that feeling of isolation, Prime 4 has none of that. This is like... I mean, there's, guys shooting slop at me, I guess, somewhere. But, you get that feeling like I'm the only person on this planet anymore. It's lonely. You get goosebumps as you hear the wind go by. Here's a double music because Trace is up there.
Holy shit!
Noxus is right here. Fuck off, Noxus. He turns into a Beyblade. Trace is fucking evil. I might try to kill Trace first. Get the fuck down from there, bitch! Yeah, asshole. Yeah, Trace is like the sniper. Oh look. Shooting at Noxus? Who's he shooting at? Get each other! Kill each other! Kill each other!
Ah!
Kill each other. Kill each other. Kill each other. Kill each other.
Noxus's motivation is that he doesn't want the ultimate power of, like, he doesn't want it to fall into the hands of evil. So he's, like, the most good one. I would say even we're less good than he is. I think the Federation is a bunch of fuckers.
Yeah.
And I think this guy, I trust this guy more than the Federation, even though he's trying to kill me.
Can I, like, compare it to a different game? Is it like how, like, the NCR is in New Vegas? Where it's like, the NCR is objectively better than, like, Caesar's Legion in that game. But like, the NCR still kind of sucks. Like they're
Trace left.
in New Vegas, like the NCR is clearly like
It's like a more mild version. Like it's not like it's very subtle, the evilness of the Federation.
Yeah.
And like most games don't even want you to think that they're evil, but you kind of look at them in the big picture, and it's like they're not much better than the Space Pirates.
Yeah, like the NCR in Fallout New Vegas will like sell out whole towns because it's not like worth going and powering their area.
Yeah.
Like, where it's not like bad, but it's more just like morally corrupt.
Yeah. They just the Federation is obsessed with weapons as much as the Space Pirates are, and like in later games, like they do the same shit the Space Pirates do, but they just aren't as evil, I guess. God, cookies.
They just like are winning, so it like
Yeah, they're winning, and they are like they're less evil. Like Space Pirates are literally just monsters that just go like "Rah!" and like shoot at you. Or like there's a lot of Federation people that like are good people, I guess. I don't know. Most of them are just annoying soldiers I don't like, but you know, they make their and it's like it's all kind of stuff you just have to kind of interpret on your own. Like just like all the like Silux's stolen stuff being like very similar to Samus's, and like it's like what are they doing with that? Why are they doing that? And with some of the games that are later in the series, where like Samus doesn't like being told what to do in the 2D games. In the Prime games, she's kind of just does what the Federation tells her to. But in like the 2D ones, she just does what she wants. And the Federation does not like that. Because they want those weapons! We killed Noxus, and Trace, maybe left. Or maybe he's still hanging around here somewhere, I don't know. So yeah, Trace's ability... we have to find 6 locks. He has the like instant kill, well not for the campaign, but like the instant kill sniper rifle that doesn't necessarily need to be like used as a sniper rifle. Like it's pretty fine to like, because there's no like aiming down sights in this game really. He has the ability to, but like otherwise he's just controlling like this.
you can just start like point blank blasting.
Yeah, he can't shoot very fast. He shoots like one shot and then wait a second, one shot. But like it still does like a fuck ton of damage, and then the evil part is when he stands still for long enough, he can turn invisible, so he can just like hide here, turn invisible, and then just snipe at people. He's like slightly translucent, like you can still kind of see him, but
if you're like moving fast and being shot at by other people,
yeah, then he's probably just gonna pick you off. And he turns into like a weird like he almost looks like an Ing from Prime 2. He turns into like a little crab guy. And I think he could do like better like melee attacks from there. So if you find invisible Trace, he can turn into that and fight you that way. If he isn't confident in his point blank sniper rifle. I feel like it's called like the Imperialist or something, his gun.
that's a tough name.
They have very tough names for all the weapons. We have to find funny little hidden locks to open the doors. But I like if I had to be locked in a room trying to find 6 things in this game, it would definitely be this room. Because I like the atmosphere of this room a very big amount.
Yeah.
So I'm fine just wandering around the same area. Like, in the last area it wasn't as fun, like, just being fucking stuck. But I just really like this area. In this room especially. It's good. It's good. I like this room. It's a good room. Even though I'm stuck on the room, just the occasional and the sounds of the wind.
Yeah, like I can imagine being in this space.
Yeah, it just paints such like a lonely image in my mind. Like I can just imagine like looking out into the fucking snow and there's just nothing out there. Just snow. Oh, look what's in there. Can't have it, bitch. The door's locked. Found it. I went in here and I looked in the wall. I just didn't look at that wall. Okay, cool, good. I don't know why this one really does it for me. I kind of like how it's like nighttime too, kind of. Like Fendrana is awesome, but it's like during the day. It's got a different vibe to it. It's very good, but it's chilling.
It's like almost scary.
Yeah, like it's a little. I like the slightly unnerving areas of Metroid. I think that's when it shines. I gotta find where that fucking room is.
I like that in almost any game. It's like
Yeah.
I feel like being like on edge is scarier than any actual like scare.
Yeah. That's why a lot of people really like Fusion, other than like once you like your first playthrough when the SAX could be fucking anywhere and it's invincible. And it only shows up like I think 3 times maybe, but like the entire time you're thinking like, oh man,
There's gonna be
if this thing shows up, I'm like 3 shots and I'm fucking dead.
Yeah. I like
And most of the times you encounter it, like you're already kind of in a safe spot and you can see it like slowly walking and patrolling and you're just like holding your breath. You're like, oh, this thing better not fucking see me.
Yeah. I like it's why I kind of don't really like horror games, is because so many of them are just like about jump scares.
Yeah.
And like jump scares are scary sometimes, but when it's like, I don't know, even games like Five Nights at Freddy's, where it's just like after you play for like the first 5 minutes, you're like, okay, like this isn't scary anymore. This is just
true.
like annoying.
Yeah.
But like when you're like on edge constantly for like the entire time you're playing the game or like watching a movie, that's like way scarier than anything that can like happen in the movie.
Yeah, no, I agree with you there. I mean, I'm okay with them sometimes, but I don't like I don't play. I mean, I think Five Nights at Freddy's is cool, but like I like when Fatal Frame 4 does like. I mean, it's kind of obnoxious because the game is so quiet. It's like in like a hospital or something, and at one point, like the PA system just kind of like goes like haywire for a second, and like you have the TV turned up because you can't fucking hear anything, and it's like like blows you back. Like, oh my god,
It's the fucking loudest thing you've ever heard.
But like, I feel like you kind of have to earn them a little bit. I feel like you need that thick atmosphere for me to give a fucking shit about it. But
Yeah, it's one of those things where like the more it happens, the less I'm like scared of it.
yeah,
Because if it happens like once in an entire game's runtime, it scares the shite out of me. But if I'm playing a game and it's like every 5 minutes there's like a new jump scare, I'm like, okay, we get it. And, like,
one of the actually with Metroid, there's like one where like it's really not that scary, but like with the specific instances in Prime 3, there's a part where like where you're in this area and it's like an abandoned Chozo area. Then you kind of access this like new area, and you shoot the door open. And like, because Prime 3, you have to wait so long for the fucking doors to open, so you're standing right against the door where they put like a fucking like space bar, because it's like a Metroid area, and like when the Metroids suck the life out of you, you like turn into like a dust version of yourself. You blow on them, and they go.
yeah.
It does. Well, they put like a space pirate like right at the fucking front door, and when you shoot the door and it opens, like he like turns to dust right in front of you. I swear he makes like a like space pirate like scream sound, but it's just like so up close, and it's kind of just a silhouette where like I couldn't like comprehend what it was, and it was like screaming, and then it disappeared, and it's just like what the fuck. And now like every time I go back to that area in Prime 3, bugs. Every time I go back, I'm like, oh man, that's gonna be fucking scary. Get ready, and then it's like really like not that bad. It's just like that first time, that and literally the worst jump scare I ever had in my like entire life, where like it physically hurt me. The amount I've jumped back because I was playing fucking like Gravity Rush 2, the like not scary game whatsoever. And there's the like it's mostly about you like fucking like flying around, like controlling gravity and stuff. And they have these like swordfish enemies that lunge at you to try to hurt you, where it was like perfectly, because I'm just chilling, you know, and I'm about to go around this building. There's a building like right to my right, I'm right near it. I'm flying by the building, and apparently a swordfish was like charging up its attack on the other side of the building. So as soon as I come out like the side of the building, it flies like directly at the camera like super fast, and it like was actually like, it was like when you watch a video on Instagram where the guy's like, okay, time to open the kitchen drawer now, and it takes forever and it's really quiet, and then they have like a green screen, like super fast spider run directly at the screen.
Yeah.
And like it was like that, but like times 10 because it was on a huge screen. And I'd been playing the game for like an hour or so beforehand, so like you're pretty relaxed at that point. And it like just flies directly at me, and I like jumped so bad that like it hurt my back a little bit, and I was just like genuinely so pissed off for the rest of the level. It's like a fucking swordfish thing, and fucking like it wasn't even. It was just like it just flew right at you. It was like
I think the most I've ever been
terrible.
scared playing a game was Phasmophobia.
yeah,
That game fucking rocks. But like I don't normally get like super scared, The only time I get scared in that game is when I'm by myself.
Yeah, no, I definitely. I mean, I haven't played it, but like even when you watch the funny YouTube video of it, like when the YouTube guy gets stuck by himself, it does get kind of scary.
Yeah, there's another game kind of like that. I forget what it was, but it was one of the like what the Redditors call friend slop games. From
Yeah.
Whatever. It might have been. It's not Repo. It was the one where you go from like planet to planet and you scavenge.
Lethal Company?
That's what it was.
Yeah.
And it's like my friend played the hell out of that game, and like I watched him play. I never played it because I'm broke, but he was like playing it, and it was just like the game was scary when you're like when everyone's talking and you're like chatting away with your friends. The game's not scary, but like when you're like in the bottom of like a creepy ass establishment or like a factory or a house in like Phasmophobia, and you're like by yourself and you know there's like a fuck ass ghost running around that can like rip you apart in like a second if you don't notice it. Like that shit is so scary to me. Like especially Phasmophobia, because it's like it's so dark, it's so like you know something's there. That game would be more scarier to me if you are investigating houses where nothing's haunted.
Yeah.
Like there's like
But you don't know that.
no. So it's like there's just like random noises in the house. So you're sitting there like
Anticipating the.
you're so stressed that there's gonna be like a ghost.
Yeah.
And you're like you hear anything, like whether it's just like random creaking of the building or like rats scurrying, like that shit would like have me so on edge.
Yeah.
And then you're like oh there's nothing here, and suddenly there's like a I don't know, like a ghost or like a demon who just like fucking kills you and makes like the loudest noise possible. I'm just like, oh my god, like I've never like shit my pants playing a video game, but like I jumped out of my chair playing that game before.
Yeah.
Like we were sitting in like a closet or something because one of our friends had gotten killed and the door was closed. I got like grabbed through the wall or something and killed. And I like jumped out of my chair and like fell fucking backwards.
Oh my gosh. Yo guys, it's me, Charlie. Hey, did that guy just turn into sand?